What if I told you that destroying your wealth is actually much easier than building it? You don't need to lose millions of dollars. You don't need to make one massive investment mistake. And you don't need to go completely broke overnight. Sometimes, all it takes is a few small decisions repeated over and over again. A bigger car. A more expensive apartment. A few unnecessary subscriptions. A credit card balance. A lifestyle upgrade every time your income increases. And before you realize it, you're earning more money than ever. But somehow, you're getting nowhere. That's the dangerous part about destroying wealth. It usually doesn't feel like you're destroying anything. It feels like you're enjoying your success. So today, we're going to look at some of the fastest ways people destroy their wealth. And more importantly, how to avoid them. Because making money is only half the game. Keeping it is the other half. 1. Lifestyle inflation. One of the fastest ways to destroy your wealth is to increase your lifestyle every time your income increases. Imagine you make $4,000 a month. You live comfortably. You save $800. You invest $500. And you have some money left over. Then you get a raise. Now you're making $5,000. Instead of investing most of that extra $1,000, you upgrade everything. A better apartment. A newer car. More restaurants. More shopping. More vacations. Suddenly, your expenses rise from $3,200 to $4,500. You got a raise. But your financial position barely changed. This is lifestyle inflation. And it's one of the biggest reasons people can earn six figures and still live paycheck to paycheck. The solution isn't to never enjoy your money. It's to make sure your lifestyle grows slower than your income. When your income rises, let your investments rise first. Then upgrade your lifestyle with what's left. 2. Buying things to look rich. Here's another wealth killer. Trying to look wealthy before actually becoming wealthy. A luxury car can make you look successful. A designer watch can make you look successful. An expensive apartment can make you look successful. But looking rich and being rich are completely different things. Someone driving a $70,000 car might have $200,000 invested. Or they might have $5,000 invested and $60,000 of debt. You can't tell from the outside. The problem is that society rewards appearances. People notice the car. They notice the clothes. They notice the vacation. They don't notice your brokerage account. They don't notice your emergency fund. They don't notice the investments quietly compounding in the background. Real wealth is often boring. It's money you don't see. And one of the best financial decisions you can make is learning to stop spending money just to impress people who aren't paying your bills. 3. High-interest debt. Debt isn't automatically bad, but expensive debt can destroy years of financial progress. Credit cards are a perfect example. Suppose you carry a $5,000 balance at a high interest rate. You make the minimum payment every month. It feels manageable. But interest continues accumulating. And while you're paying interest, that same money could have been invested. Debt creates the opposite of compounding. Instead of your money earning money for you, your money is working for someone else. That's why paying off high-interest consumer debt should often be one of your highest financial priorities. Because earning a 7% or 8% investment return while paying 20% or more on expensive debt doesn't make much sense. Before trying to become wealthy, stop paying unnecessary interest. 4. Lifestyle purchases on monthly payments. Here's a psychological trick that catches millions of people. Don't look at the total price. Look at the monthly payment. A car isn't $40,000. It's only $699 a month. A phone isn't $1,200. It's only $50 a month. A vacation isn't $3,000. It's only $250 a month. Everything suddenly looks affordable. Until you have 10 different monthly payments. $699 for the car. $250 for the vacation. $50 for the phone. $100 for subscriptions. $300 for other financing. Individually, none of them seems terrible. Together, they can quietly consume a huge portion of your income. The monthly payment mindset makes expensive purchases feel cheap. Instead, ask yourself one simple question. If I had to pay the entire price today in cash, would I still buy this? That question can completely change your spending decisions. 5. Chasing quick money. Another extremely fast way to destroy wealth is trying to get rich quickly. People see someone making money from stocks, crypto, options, real estate, or a business, and assume they can replicate the result overnight. So they start taking bigger risks. Then the first loss happens. Instead of accepting it, they try to win it back. They take an even bigger position. Another loss. Then they double down. And eventually, a small mistake becomes a financial disaster. The problem isn't investing. The problem is confusing investing with gambling. Wealth is usually built through consistency. Not one lucky trade. Not one viral business. Not one perfect investment. The goal isn't to get rich as quickly as possible. The goal is to become wealthy without blowing yourself up along the way. 6. Ignoring your cash flow. You can earn a lot of money and still become financially fragile. Why? Because income isn't wealth. Cash flow matters. If you earn $10,000 a month but spend $9,900, you aren't building much wealth. If you earn $5,000 but consistently spend $3,500, you have room to save and invest. That's why you should know where your money actually goes. Not approximately. Exactly. Look at your bank statements. Look at your subscriptions. Look at your food spending. Look at transportation. Look at shopping. Look at recurring payments. You may discover that your biggest financial problem isn't one huge expense. It's dozens of small leaks. And small leaks become big problems when they repeat for years. 7. Lifestyle debt. There's another trap that becomes especially dangerous as your income grows. Using debt to maintain a lifestyle you can't actually afford. You upgrade the car because your friends have better cars. You move into a more expensive apartment because your coworkers do. You start traveling more because social media makes everyone else's life look normal. And eventually, your income becomes completely committed to maintaining an image. That's not financial freedom. That's financial dependency. The more expensive your lifestyle becomes, the more money you need every month just to maintain it. And that creates a strange situation. You can earn more, but actually become less free. 8. Never investing. Here's the opposite mistake. Some people avoid spending too much, but they also never invest. They keep everything sitting in cash because investing feels risky. The problem is that inflation slowly reduces the purchasing power of money. And more importantly, you lose the potential benefit of compounding. Imagine investing consistently for decades. Your contributions are important, but eventually, your previous investments can begin generating returns that generate even more returns. That's the power of compounding. You don't need to predict the perfect stock. You don't need to trade every day. You need time. The biggest advantage younger investors have isn't necessarily more money. It's more years. 9. Keeping up with everyone. Social media has made this problem even worse. You see someone buying a house, someone buying a car, someone traveling around the world, someone starting a business, someone showing a six-figure income, and suddenly, your own progress feels slow. So you start spending to catch up, but you're comparing your real financial situation to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know their debt. You don't know their family situation. You don't know how much they actually own. You don't know how much they spent to create that appearance. Your financial journey doesn't need to look impressive. It needs to work. 10. Ignoring the biggest asset you have. And finally, one of the fastest ways to destroy your wealth is ignoring your ability to earn more. People focus so much on saving $5 here or $10 there that they forget about the biggest financial lever they control, their income. Learning valuable skills, building a business, negotiating your salary, creating additional income streams, becoming better at what you do. Increasing your earning power can have a massive impact on your financial future. Saving money matters. Investing matters. But increasing your ability to generate money can change the entire equation. And once your income increases, don't immediately increase your lifestyle. Increase your wealth first. The real secret. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Destroying wealth usually doesn't happen because of one giant mistake. It happens through small decisions, repeated for years. A little more spending. A little more debt. A little less saving. A little more lifestyle inflation. A little more financial comparison. A little more chasing quick money. And eventually, those small decisions compound too. But here's the good news. The same thing works in reverse. Small positive decisions compound too. Save a little more. Invest consistently. Avoid unnecessary debt. Increase your income. Keep your lifestyle under control. And give your money time. You don't need to become perfect with money. You just need to stop doing the things that consistently move you backward. Because wealth isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep, how much you invest, and how long you allow it to grow. So before you ask yourself, how can I become rich? Ask a different question. What am I doing that could quietly destroy my wealth? Fix that first. And you might be surprised by how much easier building wealth becomes.